Hey Pisces! Thanks for joining me for your November reading. I'm Madeline, if we haven't met before, and if you're back, extra hi! So, if you've been here before, you know that I always sit down before we get together and kind of see what Spirit has to say in terms of maybe any channeled messages, visuals, whatever might come through before I even shuffle and pull your cards. And I'm going to show my 90s roots right now. The song, a song immediately started to play in my head as I sat down to meditate on you. And I believe the artist, and I'm so sorry if I'm getting this wrong, I believe the artist's name is Edwin McCain. And the song was a hit back in the day. I'll Be. And I think that's the name of the song. I don't know. But the words were, the chorus is, I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. I'll be better when I'm older, and I'll be the greatest fan of your life. And it's basically this song where, you know, this fellow is telling this person how wonderful they are and how they're willing to improve and how they're devoted. So it feels like there could be some big romance coming in, or at least big partnership energy. But let's jump into your cards and see. And if you know the song, let me know. Maybe if we're around the same age, maybe you also as a teenager were like, man. Although I wasn't particularly, I was too like sour and like going through my awkward phase to be into that song. I was like, ain't nobody gonna be the greatest fan of my life. Fuck that, I'll be the greatest fan of my fucking life. Ah! Sorry for screaming, Pisces. I'll be your crying shoulder. Very nice, very nice. Oh snap. Okay. Let's see, Pisces. We're going to talk about it. You're on a mission. Hey, looks like it's going to go fantastically. This kitty keeps wanting to walk on your cards. Please stop. I love you. Yes, go behind. Go behind if you want to. Conversations with my cat. This is my life. Cups and cups. Cups upon cups. Okay. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Fuck yeah. So, I mean, Spirit never lies. Two of Cups at the center. And in the position, the other position, most accurately reflecting the present moment where you find yourself, the Two of Wands followed by the Four of Wands. So if I'm not missing my spiritual signs here, some of you guys are either getting together with people or celebrating like an anniversary, because the partnership and the union and a feeling of being supported feel very important this month. So what I first want to say is that if you feel like you need more support from your partner or from whomever, please ask for it this month, Pisces. Don't there's no mind readers, right? You know what I mean? Like, I know we're here having like a tarot video, so that's kind of a like dodgy prospect, but like in a relationship, like we don't get what we want unless we can say it. And it's really kind of unfair to expect somebody to just guess and just supply something and then blame them if they don't. It's like, well, am I standing up for myself? Am I supporting myself? Am I saying this is what I want and then I'm going for it? Yes, and you are so generous, Pisces. I get it, because I said no mind readers, but like you probably are one of them, right? Like you're pretty good at like, I think you want this, and then delivering it. But not everybody is so psychic or so lucky. It's going to be important to tell the truth. It's going to be important. For some of you, it's telling the truth like, hey, I like you. For some of you, it's telling the truth like, hey, I need your support right now. For some of you, it's like, hey, this is my boundary. Like, I've given and given and given to you, and I'm not feeling like you're supporting me, and I'm struggling right now. I've got a lot on my plate, and I think it's important for you not to hold that in. That's what I'm hearing, Pisces, is like, don't hold that in. Don't, like, put on a sweet face for everybody else, and on the inside you're like, oh my fucking God, if somebody would just help me. Like, you are so sweet, Pisces, and people want to help you. And to be honest, success is ahead. The Chariot, choosing a direction and going for it. Hearing the call. And I feel like it's really important for you this month to build a structure that helps you get that victory. So for some of you, the partnership, and of course, Pisces, these are general readings. For some of you, the partnership feels, incredibly romantic. So that definitely applies to a lot of you, like a marriage or a couple at least, especially with that Four of Wands. It's like a marriage / engagement / home and happy family card. Of course, it's November, so if you're in the US, you might be like having family over for the holidays and stuff like that, and that looks wonderful too. But I'm kind of feeling like there is something about the way you and this other person are doing things that it needs a little switch up for you to feel fully supported. Because this Five of Pentacles is hovering over the top, and especially connected to that Ten of Wands at the bottom. It's kind of like, I have so much going on. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I could really use some help. Help is available. The clarifying card is the Hierophant. For some of you, this could be literally like going to therapy or talking to somebody who has... The Hierophant can come through in a lot of ways. He's known as kind of like the Pope of the Tarot, but as we know, this was created in the 1400s, even nobody is actually aware of exactly when the Tarot came about, but that's the approximation. And the Hierophant is the learned master. So this could be a literal teacher. This could be a mentor. This could be a priest that you go to for confession. This could be a life coach that you go to and say, hey, I feel like I'm not using my resources the way that I feel like maybe is best. Could you help me figure out how to arrange things? The key, how do I arrange things? What's working for me? What am I planting that is yielding an awesome harvest? And what am I planting that is kind of just like, wow, I just wasted a lot of time and effort and energy and that yielded little to nothing. It's a really great month to make a change in direction if necessary, or if your direction is great, to really commit and go all the way. And to follow, again, they're saying your calling. This Page of Wands is showing up in the past saying that they're using the phrase activation energy. It's like the starter pistol. And then, whoom, there goes your Ben-Hur chariot, taking off, racing to the finish. If there's any question in your mind, again, it's like I'm feeling like the support that you need. For some of you also, it could be literally, I need to take this online course, or I need to take this class, or get this kind of certification in order to have the path that I want, or maybe even you want to be the teacher, Pisces, because these are general readings. So I'm feeling very teacher-student energy. And are you the teacher or the student? Ideally you're both, right? Regardless of where you find yourself in that hierarchy, and hierarchies and structure is important, the way that you meet out your energy, who you support and who supports you, that all feels important. Making sure, again, that if there's a truth you need to speak, if there's a problem you have, that you speak it. And you give people the best opportunity to serve you, to support you in the way that you need. Don't martyr yourself. That feels really important. Don't martyr yourself. You're only going to end up snapping at somebody or snapping on yourself. Ask for help. I feel that big time. Ask for help, but you also do have everything that you need to manifest what you want this month. The Magician is showing up as the sort of energy around you and that is available to you. And the Magician has all 4 elements on the table in front of him. The Cup, the Sword, the Wand, the Pentacle. All 4 elements. Mind, heart, body, soul. All in the service of your mission. How is your support system? How is your foundation? This is a month to work on that foundation. Feeling big 4th house energy, home and family, structure. You want to feel protected, you want to feel warm, you want to feel happy. That feels so possible this month with a little advice. So who is the wise man or wise woman in your life, or whomever on the gender spectrum? Who is the person who you think might have some knowledge that if they passed it down to you, it could help you get where you're trying to go? help you hop in your chariot. The chariot is the ultimate victory card in the deck. It is the overcoming of challenges. Yes, you've been struggling. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. And you don't want to feel like you're doing it on crutches in the cold. Here's something important, Pisces. It ain't for no reason that they show a couple of, what they would have called beggars back in the day, right? And they're hobbling along out in the snow, but they appear to be right outside a church. Somewhere where, especially back in the day, you could knock and say sanctuary. There is a sanctuary available. Spirit is highlighting the fact that there's 5 pentacles here. The Hierophant is number 5. There may be a school of thought that you need to join. Maybe like Stoic philosophy. That's what I'm going to study. That's going to help me get through this period where I'm taking on everything. Or I'm going to go visit my local wise man, wise woman. Like not literally, but kind of like kneel at the feet, be humble, and take the wisdom that is ready to be offered to me. It's there. The support that you need is there. The structure that you want, you can build it. You can have it, and you can have it the way that you want to have it. Magician. How do I use my mind, heart, body, and soul? 4 elements. Are they in balance? Balance is important. Temperance is showing up in the key, in the potential position. And here, that 7 of Pentacles I'll show you again is in the key position. Some things are working awesome. Other things, they could go. Like my lettuce plant is thriving right now, but this cilantro over here, I never could get it going. Like I guess I'm gonna free up that pot space and plant some more lettuce, or I'm gonna try cucumber this time. Like, change things up. Thoughtful pause to stand back and look at how the structure's looking, and again, just restructure. Maybe move things around a little bit. Gently. Things have been, stressful and work-related and moving fast enough. Especially with this lovely romantic or just supportive partnership at the center. 2 of Cups, and then here we have this person balancing their own 2 cups. Back and forth. Moderation, gentleness, very Pisces traits. Some of you might have some strong Sagittarius placements. Your inner balance is translating to an outer victory. That's what Spirit just said. Clear as day, like a bell ringing. And don't think for a moment that pausing to assess that balance is going to throw you off. It's the opposite. You should be really proud of yourself. And I think that you're going to be celebrated this month. And if nobody else is celebrating you, Pisces, like, celebrate your fucking self. You've made some incredible strides and things are really opening up for you. They're really highlighting this crown at the end of the Temperance path. So it's not going to be going hard, non-stop, not asking for help, not acknowledging when you feel like, hey, I could really use some support right now, but I'm just going to walk past this church. I'm just going to walk past this assistance. I'm just going to walk past the people and messengers showing up in my life that I feel like could help me figure this out. No, I better handle it all on my own. I'm just Pisces. I don't need anything. Like, I can do it. Nah, fuck that. People want to help you. People want to support you. Ask. Ask and you shall receive. And here, okay, Pisces, look. If you want to, you could keep doing it yourself, but then I feel like it's just going to have to feel like 10 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles for longer. And like, why? Why? When there's someone so lovely that wants to help you balance this out. Whew. Hey, sorry, pardon my cat disaster. But something good happened between cat disaster and me flipping the camera back on. I don't say this lightly, Pisces, because I know how important this is to a lot of people. But I really want to say that this month, especially when you are willing to open up, tell your truth, have your boundary, whatever it is, what your Knight of Swords moment of like, this has to change. When you state that change, there is this great potential for what Spirit called a fairy tale ending. There are no endings, okay? But a completion of a cycle, and then the new one will start. It looks like it could be something, I don't know, some of you might be getting, like, making it official with someone, or getting married, or getting engaged. Like, this partnership is significant. Whether it be romantic, whatever it may be, there is a fairy tale feeling happening. Trust your magic, Pisces. That's what Spirit just said. Trust your magic. So what's going on? What kind of magic you making, Pisces? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you got stories, if you've got questions, I'll try to pop down there and maybe give advice or anything if I can. I really appreciate you being here, Pisces. And if I don't see you in a video before then, I hope I see you in your December reading. Bye, Pisces.